Thank you very much. We are now joined by Brian Robinson Jr., Henry Toatoa, and DJ Dale. We will start with questions. Again, please use the raised hand function. We'll pause and then begin our Q&A. We'll take our first question from Michael Casagrande.
Yeah, Brian, what was it like with Jameson on the sideline after he went down? Saban was saying he wanted to go back in the game, but what was he like, and what was his demeanor like after he got hurt?
You know, Jameson, you know, he kept his head up. You know, he just made sure he kept the team motivated on the sideline. You know, with not being able to be out on the field. You know, so you know he kept positive energy over on the sideline. You know, he kept guys motivated. You know, with him over on the sideline.
We'll go next to Bennett Durando.
Yeah, Brian, how important was it for you to sort of get involved in the receiving game and just for sort of the variety of guys to step up? What was that sort of an adjustment process for you as the second half went on?
You know, well, that's part of my job, you know, to be efficient in the pass game as much as the running game, you know, and with us losing a key receiver, you know, I knew I had to step up, you know, and be more efficient, you know, in my passing game as much as my run game. Also, some young receivers had to step up and make plays, you know, when their number was called. So, you know, we just had to make some adjustments in that area.
We'll go next to Nick Kelly.
Question for Henry and DJ. I mean, defensively, you guys held up pretty well against their offense for most of the game. What do you think changed late with those last few touchdowns?
I wouldn't say anything changed. We just need to do a better job of stopping the run. They didn't do really anything different, but it was just on us to stop the run.
Again, as a reminder, if you have a question for our student athletes, please go ahead and use the raised hand function. We'll take our next question from Tony Sokolos.
Yeah, for Brian. Bryce Young said that he felt like he disappointed you guys, and I just wanted to know if you could have a message back to him. What would you say to him about that?
You know, Bryce is a great player, very smart player. You know, I would just tell him, you know, stay positive, you know, keep his head up, keep working hard, you know, and he can do whatever he want to do.
We'll go next to Christopher Heidel.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for sorry for a tough loss tonight. This is a question for all three of you guys. What do you guys have to work on in the offseason to get back to this game? And I know probably this game will probably be over in 2 minutes, and you guys get ready for the next season. What do you guys have to do?
Brian, we'll start with you first.
Well, guys got to come back next year, you know, with that mindset, you know, that, you know, just got to put in work throughout the whole year. You know, I have faith in these guys, you know, coming back next year. You know, I know they'll come back and be great. You know, just got to focus on what's next, what's ahead of them.
Henry?
It's just about never losing that taste in your feeling, remembering how this feels, coming back in the off season and grinding harder than ever so that we don't feel this again.
And DJ?
I would just say the same thing we always do. We always work hard every offseason. So it's like the same one. I mean, we got a sour taste in our mouth coming off a loss, but the same thing we always do. So just get back to work.
We'll take one more pause to see if there are any additional questions. Brian, Henry, and DJ, we appreciate you being here with us. We'll let you head back to your locker room. If everybody could please stand by, we will be back to let you know if there will be any additional student athletes joining us.